Breaking. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe statement, which shows that he was never part of Biafra. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe statement, which shows that he was never part of Biafra. To my dear listeners from wherever you are hearing me from, I greet you and stay tuned as I read today's news. The civil war between Nigeria and Biafra began in 1967 and ended in 1970. When the war ended in 1970, the country's first president, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who is also an Igbo, made a significant speech. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe later admitted that anything he did to aid Biafra during the civil war was done under duress. Zik stated, "I was never a member of Biafra's Executive Council, civil service, statutory bodies, or institution. I was never consulted before any policy was developed or executed, although I was periodically forced to do things, such as go on a mission abroad or join a delegation in Addis Ababa. Others gave me the opportunity to prepare my statement, but for the most part, I operated under duress." Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe's statement demonstrates that he strongly believed in a united Nigeria and was opposed to the country's disintegration. In his statement, he also claimed unequivocally that he was never contacted before any decision was made, implying that the Biafra leaders did not believe in him or trust him. If they trusted him, I don't see why they shouldn't consult him before making choices. On the other side, the statement demonstrates that because of his passion for Nigeria, he paid little or no part against the country during the civil war. Though many people despise Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, I feel that Zik deserves Nigerians' respect and honor since he was a man who loved Nigeria with all his heart and offered all for our unity as one invisible country when he was alive. May God continue to bless Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Nigeria. The civil war between Nigeria and Biafra began in 1967 and ended in 1970. When the war ended in 1970, the country's first president, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who is also an Igbo, made a significant speech. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe later admitted that anything he did to aid Biafra during the civil war was done under duress. Zik stated, "I was never a member of Biafra's Executive Council, civil service, statutory bodies, or institution. I was never consulted before any policy was developed or executed, although I was periodically forced to do things, such as go on a mission abroad or join a delegation in Addis Ababa. Others gave me the opportunity to prepare my statement, but for the most part, I operated under duress." Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe's statement demonstrates that he strongly believed in a united Nigeria and was opposed to the country's disintegration. In a statement, he also claimed unequivocally that he was never contacted before any decision was made, implying that the Biafra leaders did not believe in him or trust him. If they trusted him, I don't see why they shouldn't consult him before making choices. On the other side, the statement demonstrates that because of his passion for Nigeria, he played little or no part against the country during the civil war. Though many people despise Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, I feel that Zik deserves Nigerians' respect and honor since he was a man who loved Nigeria with all his heart and offered all for our unity as one invisible country when he was alive. May God continue to bless Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Nigeria. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and before I go, there I believe, okay, fine, let me ask this. Do you believe in one Nigeria, or do you want Nigeria to be divided? To my personal view, I think even the problem that is happening in the country presently happened from the onset, it started from the foundation level of the Nigeria. Because let's see, even I believe in unity. Personally, I believe in unity, and I believe in accordance and cooperation. If this is what Zik has said when he was alive, and this is actually true, and if actually this was not framed, this is one of the problems Nigeria is facing. You are an Igbo man, and you see Biafra as your enemy. Now they are referencing to what he has said. If actually it was true, if actually it was true that he said this, now they are referring to the past, that he said he was never a member of Biafra Executive Council, civil service, statutory bodies, or institution, and he said he was never consulted before any policy was developed or executed, although he was periodically forced to do things. From this statement, this can be used against this can be used against Biafra of now. How do you expect them? Because I believe even if you want to do something or you want to accomplish something in life, there must be a cooperation. You people must not be biased. Igbo people must not be biased. There should not be one group or the other, and this group will be given another, which other too will be given a different order. You should all sit, and all ends must be on desk. All faces must look forward, not sideward. I believe in unity. Personally, I believe in unity. So now, before I go, I read the news again. The civil war between Nigeria and Biafra began in 1967 and ended in 1970. When the war ended in 1970, the country's first president, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who is also an Igbo, made a significant speech. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe later admitted that anything he did to aid Biafra during the civil war was done under duress. Zik stated, "I was never a member of Biafra Executive Council, civil service, statutory bodies, or institution. I was never consulted before any policy was developed or executed, although I was periodically forced to do things, such as go on a mission abroad or join a delegation in Addis Ababa. Others gave me the opportunity to prepare my statement, but for the most part, I operated under duress." Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe's statement demonstrates that he strongly believed in a united Nigeria and was opposed to the country disintegration. In his statement, he also claimed unequivocally that he was never contacted before any decision was made, implying that the Biafra leaders did not believe in him or trust him. If they trusted him, I don't see why they shouldn't consult him before making choices. On the other side, this statement demonstrates that because of his passion for Nigeria, he played little or no part against the country during the war. Though many people despise Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, I feel the Zik deserves Nigerian respect and honors, since he was a man who loved Nigeria with all his heart and offered all for our unity as one invisible country when he was alive. May God continue to bless Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and Nigeria. To my dear listeners, please don't hesitate to express your thoughts in the comment area below. Thank you.